Lots of Season 5 PTR news on Diablo 4 coming out. We had a campfire chat the other day, which I didn't get around to making a video until right now about the campfire chat, so we're a little bit late on that. But we're going to go over some of the details of what to know for the PTR coming up in, roughly 3 hours from now. It is the 25th today. So we're going to go over exactly what the PTR is going to be involving, obviously Season 5, but all the new goodies that are coming along with it. Obviously, we have a new questline here. We're just going to dive right into it and get this over. We have a new Eternal questline, The Eyes of the Enemy. Season 5 is going to feature a new story where enemies are cut down, alliances shift, and unlikely friends emerge. Basically, what they said in the campfire chat was along the lines of, we're going back to hell this season. So that should be a lot of fun. Speaking of going back to hell, we're doing Infernal Hordes. So Horde mode has been activated for Diablo 4. Kind of excited. The basic gist of this is we're going to be slaying hordes of enemies. There's, I believe, 8 layers of difficulty here, or 8 tiers of difficulty here. You're going to be getting different rewards depending on, how high you go, obviously. As you can see right here, we'll just go through the bullet points here. Infernal Hordes is an activity where you slay hordes while earning burning aether to unlock powerful items or weapons and rewards. Successfully slay the hordes and you'll be able to fight powerful Fell Council. Now, what the Fell Council is, I don't know if we have any footage of it here, but in the campfire chat, they showcase it. It's basically the council from Diablo 2. Everyone ran Travancore. Everyone knows what the council is if you play D2. Well, they're back now with an updated look. Look gorgeous. Gorgeous and ugly. Can't wait. Anyway, you enter the realm of hatred here by using infernal compasses. Hell compasses can be found by defeating endgame bosses, Hell Tides, Nightmare Dungeons, Whispers, etc. A Hell Compass is granted to you upon completing the newest Eternal quest. All right. And then you got the Infernal Hordes, Infernal Hordes has a time-limited wave lasting 90 seconds each. So you have 90 seconds to wipe out these waves, collecting burning aether during a wave to spend at the end of a successful run. And at the end of 90 seconds, kill the remaining enemies and decide between 3 infernal offers. Once selected, the new wave will begin. So these 3 offers, I believe, one is like a lot of gold. One is legendaries, like weapons and armor, like your typical, mystery chest, I guess, from Helltide. Probably a bit beefed up. And then the other is a promised greater affix drop. So if you're looking for greater affixes, that's all you're looking for. Bam, you have an option now. This is great, because the more options we have to do things, like instead of going to the pit, because I'm not a big fan of the pit, I can do infernal whatever here, and you know what, we get pit rewards as well from this. So this is a win-win for me, in my opinion. So the infernal offer: upon defeating each wave, hell will tempt you with an infernal offer. Offer grants you a choice between boons and banes that modify your run, so select one. An example: elite damage has been increased. Elites grant increased burning aether. Choose wisely. Infernal offers will stack across the duration of your Infernal Horde run. Many can be active at the same time. Infernal offers are your chance to increase the difficulty in order to earn more burning aether, or select a more modest infernal offer if the intensity is too great. Then, of course, burning aether. Earn burning aether by slaying aether fiends and aether lords, or by destroying soul spires and etheric masses. Burning aether is earned individually, regardless of playing solo or in a group. So that's good. You can run this with a group without, everyone being neutered on their drops. Here you go. Here's the spoils of the run. So here's the stuff you can get. You can get spoils of equipment, spoils of materials, spoils of gold, and spoils of greater equipment. So greater affixes, like I was talking about. So this is big positives right here for Season 5. Already got a new fun-looking, promising-looking activity. We don't know how good or bad it's going to be. Obviously, PTR kicks off in, I'm thinking, like 3 hours. We don't really have a specific time, but we'll be able to test that out and get back to you guys on this. Other things, they talk about quality of life updates for in-game bosses and whatnot. The big thing is the activity that we just went over, but another big thing that's coming, we're not going to deep dive into this just yet, but I'll go over like the big notes. No longer do you have to exit Duriel and Endariel farming to reset the dungeon and then rerun it and get to the giant chalice or whatever. Now you can just reset it, boom. Fight it, reset it, boom. Speeds it up, boom, boom, boom. Lovely change. We're not going to be getting as many Baleful Hearts, I think, and Hell Tides. Varshan's going to require only Malignant Hearts now instead of all the other crap that's been removed from the game. That's a good thing. In-game bosses now drop additional gold instead of rares. Another good thing. Beast in the Ice, they changed it up since no one liked to run that because it sucked. So you no longer have to run a full dungeon. It's just like the rest of them. You go straight to it. Boom, bam, done. Good thing. They did some, like I said, changes to Baneful Hearts in Helltide here. What else? Loot rewards of Splendid Sparks are rewarded for defeating tormented bosses. Can now be earned separately on both hardcore and non-hardcore. This is kind of a big deal for us hardcore players that also play softcore with other friends. I know I started doing that this season. Didn't get as many Resplendent Sparks as I wanted because of this, but hey, this is good. We get a split now. It's a good thing. Treasure Goblins apparently got buffed here. They drop a lot more stuff. If you'd like to pause it and read this, you can. When I make a patch video for Season 5, that's going to be whenever Season 5 actually hits. I don't do patch videos for PTR because things are going to change. Like, possibly a lot of things are going to change, so I don't really like to go over each and everything. But just so you know, this is an overview kind of the PTR and what's to come. But you can pause this if you want to. The other big thing that I would like to go over is weapons now. A lot of classes can use a lot more weapons right now. So, like, for example, Necromancers can use axes now. Druids can use swords. So if you have a Doombringer and you'd like to boost your Druid's health a little bit for defensive purposes, you can do that. Lots of cool changes. Now, shields... it would be cool if, classes could use shields other than just Necromancer, but, we'll see. Some accessibility items and whatnot, and then I believe we start to dig into how to download the PTR and everything else. So if you are on PC Battle.net, you can fire up the PTR pretty soon. You can go ahead and download it right now, even, if you catch this video early. But it's running for an entire week from, let's see, the 25th of today all the way till the 2nd of July. So if you'd like to try out any of these new changes, get a little bit of a head start or an idea in your head of what you want to do. I know Landslide got some big buffs. Druids got some big buffs overall. Druids and Rogues. There's a lot of changes coming to Diablo 4. A lot of positive changes. So if you're excited as I am and you want to jump into the PTR and check this out, now's your chance to go do it. So with that done, if you do know what's in the PTR currently, the Chain Lightning Pants. If you watch the Campfire Chat, what are you guys most excited for Season 5? For me, I just mentioned the Chain Lightning Pants. I think a Sorceress and a Druid are on the menu for me in Season 5. I'm going to tone it down a little bit. I've been really bad about wanting to level all the classes, and then, I would pick one or two and ignore the rest. This season, I think I'm going to pick one or two classes and just focus on those. And from the patch notes and everything that I'm kind of catching wind of here, I'm fully expecting to level up a Sorc and a Druid. Mostly focusing on the Druid, though, because it was my first love. Druid, I loved it in the Server Slam. I loved it in the beta. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what the Druid has to offer. Also, another big thing. We have over 50, I'm not misspeaking here, 50 new uniques and legendary aspects total. That's big. That is like landscape changing right there. There's never been a better time to get into Diablo 4. If you're excited as I am, let's get into the PTR today. We're actually going to be streaming on Twitch. We're going to leave comment or links in the description below, links in the comments below. Also, another thing, if you're really interested, there's been a data mine. It's up on Wowhead. I'm also going to link this in the description and the comments below as well. If you would like to dig deep into all the data mine stuff that's happened with patch 1.5.0, basically Season 5, here's a whole giganto list of everything that's coming. All of the legendary aspects you can see right here. One of the interesting ones that I was noticing earlier, aspect of the fortress for barbarians. For every 10% life missing, you gain 1 to 5% damage reduction. This is huge. actually crazy, DR is one of the most important things for survivability, especially if you're playing hardcore. This is amazing. Lots of different things that you can do. I haven't really even dove into this that much, but that was the first thing that popped out of my brain when I seen that. I was like, oh my God, barbs can be super tanky. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to leave this in the link below if you'd like to check it out. I appreciate you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you think I deserve a subscribe, go ahead and subscribe. We're going to have a lot more Diablo 4 content, a lot more Diablo 4 streams in the near future, basically starting today and all of next week in the future. So if you'd like to see some D4 content, come on by, swing by. We're not super hardcore. We do play hardcore, but we're fairly casual players over there. So anyone's more than welcome to come join us if you'd like to. But with that, I'm getting out of here. Y'all take care. Have a good time in the PTR if you decide to play. We'll see you on the next one.